and we did, mainly. That's how it was for years. We kept our head above water. Ronnie helped us out by keeping his ear to the ground. We even took on an apprentice. Fanny Briers. One point she was a wrecker.
Yeah. Wrecker?
Oh, she would lure ships onto the rocks and scavenge the wreckage. But she got bored of that. Had aspirations of being a snatcher. Fanny Briers. Lovely, lovely Fanny Briers.
Lovely. Did you hear that, Willie? Arthur says I'm lovely.
Well, he must be drunk, you boozy old slapper.
Oh, shove off, you. I am lovely.
You are lovely.
You are. Don't even listen to him.
Oh, there we go.
You should be ashamed of yourselves.
Oh,
Here it is. Here it is.
Whoa.
Hey, ready? You ready, Mr. Grant?
Right, wait a minute. When I finish this pint, I'm going to put the empty glass in my head. And that's when you two go for it. Right then? Okay, here we go.
It's very sexy.
Size of my want a hero one when you come to know she's tired. Sure, I want a mile what you're having golf fun. Just put down a man, I'm trying to see her till I'm a card of but I wouldn't give me half a crap when I go to the wax she's tired. I'll have a point with you, son. And if one of us is in order, so we get chucked out of the boozer. So we get chucked out of the boozer.
It's a bleeding draw!
Robbed I was robbed! I'm catching up with you, old man! I was robbed of that!
You'll have him next time.
Yeah, I will. I'll have you next time.
Can you two talk business? Sober as a judge, mate. You remember Maisie O'Connell?
I'll box your ears out when I get you. Do you hear me?
Friend of the family?
Well, she's still not talking to you.
No, not as me family.
She's in here the other night. She's got a new job working at the old mortuary. You know, the place that handles a lot of the old walking stiff trade. It's her first night on the job, and no one had told her about their more unusual shipments. What did she come across? Well, she wouldn't say. So, I fill the old one so full of booze she couldn't walk. I call her a carriage. I close the place down.
No love, no money. You drive me back to that place ever again.
Yes, dear.
And me with me nerves.
So terrified she was. But what she saw, she insists I ride with her.
You had a bad day, Maisie.
Who's that?
A bad day, Maisie.
Oh, Lantern, Jesus. For a moment there, I thought I dreamt up the whole thing. Oh, I never want to go back to that place again.
Sure you might not feel different in the morning?
Oh, it's off to the house of the Lord in the morning. It was pure and simple evil I met up with.
Was it something hideous and awful? You can talk to me, Maisie. I'm a good listener. What did you see today?
The living dead.
Bingo. Lovely. Yeah, the woman was mortified. Said she was expecting a shipment that morning. The shipment was to arrive by boat, but the boat crashed somewhere off Langles Island. Only one of 3 boxes was recovered.
What was in the box?
Took me ages to prise open the box. And I'm only an old woman and there's nobody else about.
Oh, but you got it open.
I opened it all right.
two are terrible. Oh, the poor woman.
So how'd she get away, Roth?
They had their grip on me. It was the unholy grasp of Satan. I looked into its dead black eyes and I could see myself screaming back at myself. Oh, I thought I was dead for sure.
Jesus, Maisie. You're lucky to be alive.
It was horrible. A pale, spidery thing. Oh, if it hadn't been for my cross and chain, he would have had me guts for garters.
A cross, eh?
A good thing and all, the rest never arrived. Expecting 2 more we were. But word has it they got lost at sea. And now they tell me they've got washed up on Langall's Island and have to be retrieved. Well, I want nothing more to do with it.
It seems a few surgeons believe these things may be the key to immortality. That's why they're so desperate to get their hands on these corpses.
Immortality?
Well, who's off to Langle's Island, then who's with old Willie?
Easy pickings.
Nice little Erna, boys. We'll need a whatchamacallit. A crucifix.
Crucifix.
Yeah, well, there's just one problem, boys and girls.
No worries, Ronnie. Name your percentage.
Yeah, well, it is a tight little slice, but that's not the problem. They've, hired someone to help them pick up the pieces.
Who?
It seems the mortuary's called on the House of Murphy to help them out.
That's that then. Bollocks.
What's the House of Murphy?
Not what, who? It's a vicious gang of body snatchers that I don't want to cross.
We'd be fools to try, Willie.
Now, they can't be all that bad.
Let me tell you something about the House of Murphy.
First of all, there's the bigwig himself, Samuel Murphy. Sam the Spider. Keeps himself well out of sight. They call him the Spider because he likes to play with his victims for hours before killing them. They say once he's ready to kill, he uses a 3-clawed hook to gouge out the eyes and the tongues of his victims. Then there's his son, Cornelius Murphy, one of the meanest bastards I've ever met, alive or dead. Rumour has it he's a corpse grinder. Grinds the bones from the coffins he's nicked and sniffs them. He can smell out the dead before they're even cold. Valentine Kelly. Murphy's right-hand man, so to speak. They say she got her name after she was almost burned to death by a lover on Valentine's Day. Her face is so twisted and deformed that she keeps it hidden, except for those she's about to kill. Then there's the Bulger. You couldn't find a more loyal servant. Murphy saved him from being beaten to death once. Left with no teeth. Murphy had a dentist of sorts, grafted dog teeth onto his gums. Bulger owes him everything.
You're all cowards. There's money to be made in Langall's Island. That's enough to keep us all happy and lovely for a really long time. You lot are telling me you're afraid?
In a word, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, looks like it.
This lot can't be any worse than what's in those boxes.
Fanny, forget it.
I'm sticking to the cemeteries.
Lads!
Remember, you are our apprentice, not our partner. You gotta rein it in a little, Lo.
Thanks, Ronnie, but no thanks.
Yeah, well, maybe it's for the best. Just thought I'd give you lads a heads up. Murphy and his lot, they won't be on the island till tomorrow morning.
There'll be other jobs, Fanny.
When? There won't be other jobs like this one, if we're afraid of crossing a few knackers like this Murphy's lot. This one could have set us up for a while. Gave us enough money to enjoy life. Take me down to the Sinister Duck once in a while. Live it up, instead of going to that old kip every night of the week. What about our dream of doing better for ourselves?
Be careful of dreams, Fanny. They'll lead you down a garden path and into a ditch before you know it. The fortune of war, filled with people who followed their dreams. Look where they got to. Willie's right. Keep chipping away at the smaller jobs. Everything else will fall into place.
Willie Grimes.
What about him?
If you had any backbone, you'd be out on your own, instead of letting that old trunk lean in you. He's a drunken old coward, and he's dragging you down.
That's not fair. Willie and I go back
You'd
a
be
long
on
way.
that island if you weren't listening to his fears. We could be on and off before anyone else. There'd be no trouble.
It'll end badly, and it'll end with a lot of blood. You don't know what these people are like. This is your first job. Took me years to get it down. Willie's right. You have to earn your keep before you tackle a big job like this.
If we're gonna make it anywhere in this world, we gotta stand up for ourselves. This Cornelius and his dad can't be all that bad. No one's that mean.
When Cornelius was 5, his mother gave him one of them clockwork toys. He loved it. He was always playing with it, always winding it up. His father stomped on it. He just crushed it. Then there was the time where little Cornelius found a baby chick. Called it Pappy. Fed it. You know, took a shine to it. His dad crushed the life out of it. Poor little Pappy. All spread out on the floor like that. Then, his mother buys him a rabbit. This time, Cornelius is determined not to let his old man harm the animal. At age 5, he strangles it and partially devours it, just so his old man can't get to it. He's a born and bred merciless killer, trained not to care about life or death. It's a different league.
Feck this. I'm off to Langell's Island. I can take care of myself. And if you and that poxy Willie Grimes are too scared, then I'll see you down at the pub later.
Can't go on your own.
Well, then get up out of bed and come with me. We need this job, Arthur. I'm sick of being broke.
There's good money coming to us, Fanny.
There'll be no trouble. Please, Arthur. We can do this.
What are you doing?
I'll make it worth your while.
It'll end badly. Fanny?
Arthur.
Fanny. Forget it. There's no way I'm going to that island and crossing the house.
Must be out of our bleeding minds. Out here at this hour of the night. Letting a woman tell you what to do.
Yeah, will you be thanking me tonight when we've made a killing off of this lot?
A killing. That's what I'm afraid of.
Oh, shut up, Willie. We're out here now. We may as well make the most of it. Can't see a thing in this fog. How far is the island?
We ought to be there by morning. If we don't hit rocks. Or worse.
Worse?
There are things swimming around in this sea that you don't want to come across.
Have you been out here before?
No. Only ever heard the stories.
Dad used to go fishing out here. Yeah, my little brother and I used to watch him from the summit.
It's a really nice memory, Arthur.
There was this one time. He was going back into land. The water all around him started bubbling up. And then we saw it. A black mist.